Good morning and welcome to vlogmas number 2, as today is December 2nd and yeah, it's currently 9:45 and I think that I'm going to unbox my advent calendars because I have a little intruder coming at me begging for her daily treat. She knows she cannot go into kitchen, but she always does it. Okay, so we are going to open door number 2. And that is right here. And we have this leather heart. Puppy. Puppy. She's just running around the living room right now. Well, that is for Poppy's advent calendar. And now for mine. Let's look. Where's door number 2? That is down here. And what I didn't see yesterday, and I've only seen it when I was editing the video, is that there is a message. So this is for yesterday's door. Every day is a new opportunity to shine, and you are never too old to believe in magic in today's one. And here we have an intensive serum, which I have no idea what kind of serum that is. This one is really small, it is only 10 milliliters. And it should contain hyaluronic acid with glycerin for long hydration. So yeah, we can try this one. I didn't try the hand peeling yet, so I am going to do that maybe today. And yeah, now I'm going to make some breakfast and I will head on to a meeting that I'll have in a few minutes. So let's go to that. Honestly, I again don't know what I really want for breakfast, so I'm just going to make a quick yogurt bowl with some granola and an apple probably. I'm going to use this Alpro sugar-free yogurt, and I'm also going to mix in the rest of the applesauce, I think. Yes, this should be nice. And I have a little left from the granola, so I'm going to have this one. So first I'm adding half a tap of this yogurt. This is actually what I have left in here, so at least I'm going to use it up. Now we are going to add this applesauce. I have around 150 grams. I mean, I can't even tell you how much it is. Okay, so it's a little bit less, it's 130 grams. I'm going to also add some cinnamon, as I really like cinnamon in combination with apples. First I'm going to mix this yogurt and cinnamon and applesauce mixture before adding anything else. The applesauce is going to naturally sweeten the yogurt, so there's no need of me adding some sweeteners, which is great. And now I will use up this chocolate granola. Or maybe not. Okay, so there will be still left some on the bottom, which will be for a great snack, for example, as I really like snacking on yogurt bowls like these. So I'm going to mix it again. And now I'm going to cut up one apple and add it. Let me grab the apple. I will add one apple that I have from my grandma's, and then I am going to eat my breakfast. I think I might have underestimated how much I'm going to make, because this is going to overflow. Well, things happen, I guess. This apple kind of broke when I was de-seeding it, so I'm going to take this one piece and I'm going to give it to Poppy as a treat. I know that bunnies shouldn't eat like high sugar fruits or any other high sugar treats, but I'm only giving her a piece of apple, I would say once, maximum twice in a week, so she never had any problems with that, and I really care about what she is eating, so this is just one piece of apple that she is going to have, and then I'm going to eat my breakfast. As you can see, the bowl is really overfilled. I'm trying to at least mix it with the yogurt and the applesauce, and this will be my breakfast for today. And this will be a treat for Poppy. This is her snacking corner. When I bring her some treats, she always goes in there and eats it. So I'm going to make lunch right now, and it is going to be pad krapao, which is a Thai dish. I think it's usually made with beef, but I'm going to use shredded white tofu. And basically you start by sauteing one onion, or a shallot, but I don't have a shallot, so I switched it for an onion. And you want to finely dice it. And yeah, I cut my nail. Don't cut your nails. Cut the onion, not your nails. Also try not to cut the hard part of the onion as I did. I hate Mondays. Monday is the only day when I have like non-stop calls from the morning until like 2 p.m. And the only positive thing about today is that one of those calls got cancelled. So I at least could eat my breakfast in peace and not being on a call. Yeah, usually Monday lunches are really quick, really easy. Sometimes I'll throw like a schnitzel or something into an air fryer, as it's the easiest way. how to do your lunch, or you can meal prep, but I don't really meal prep. So we have our onion chopped. We'll then smash this garlic. I'm just going to transfer it to this. I'm also trying to record this as a short, but I have no idea how this is going to turn out because I don't really see what's on my phone. But yeah, right now we are going to use 2 white tofus. So 2 packages, that is roughly around 350 grams. So for 2 people, this is more than enough. Also, if you want to, you can switch it for tempeh. And I can see that my tofu is frozen. As I said, I hate Mondays. I hope this one is not frozen. The tofu was back in the fridge, and yeah, that is where it's cooling the most, and it froze my tofu, which is something I didn't want. Because you want your tofu to be firm, and when your tofu is frozen, then it changes the structure of the tofu, and then it becomes crumbly. So you can see right here, the top part is frozen, this one. So I'm going to tear it apart. Also, you need a box grater, and we are going to use the rough side. If you have bigger pieces like this, you can just crush it in your hands. Also, the longer the strokes you make on the box grater, the longer your tofu pieces will be, which is something that I recommend you do. Okay, so we have shredded our tofu. I didn't shred the tofu that was frozen. We need a little bit of oil for the tofu to get crispy. Around 1 tablespoon should be enough. We are going to heat up the oil, and then we are going to add the shredded tofu. Now that the oil is heated, we are going to add in the tofu. Let me try it this way. And now we will mix it so the tofu gets coated evenly in the oil. I usually turn up the heat to 6, so it cooks a bit sooner. And now we can make our sauce while this is cooking. Okay, so for the sauce we are going to use 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. I'm always eyeballing the amounts. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of vegan mushroom sauce, or you can use vegan fish sauce. I don't have fish sauce, so I'm using this one. That's a bit more than I wanted. And we are also going to use 1 tablespoon of rice syrup. Now we're going to mix this. You can also use sugar, you don't need to use like liquid sweetener, but this is what I like to use when making sauces. Okay, so I forgot to turn on the recording on my iPhone. Well, today is my lucky day. I broke 1 nail, chopped another one. Oh, what's going to happen today? Now the tofu is nice and golden, we are going to take it off from the heat. And we are going to cook the onion. So the onion did be cut up. I'm adding a little bit of salt so the onion lets out the juices. Right now we are going to add in 2 garlic cloves. You can add more if you want. And we are doing so because the onion is getting golden brown and we don't want to burn it, so we are going to stir it around quickly. I also don't like wasting anything that's inside of my garlic press, so I just scrape it off and add it into the pan, and after around 30 seconds we can add the tofu back in, trying not to have tofu everywhere in the kitchen. You can also bake the tofu, but I didn't want to turn on my air fryer or my oven, so I did it in the pan. And we are also going to add in the sauce. And for this dish you also need a Thai basil. I have it growing on my windowsill, so I'm going to use it. So we are just going to add in leaf by leaf. If it seems like too much, don't worry, it's not. Because I have tried cutting up the basil and it wasn't as flavorful. And this is what I'm going to give to Poppy because she also likes basil. Now we are going to mix it until the basil is wilted, and then we can turn it off from the heat. And this is the final dish. I'm going to add rice to my bowls. Add as much rice as you want to. I usually like to have less rice. And now we will add the tofu. So this is my lunch. I'm going to eat it right now. Hopefully nobody will want to go on a call. So I have finished work for today, and the one thing that I wanted to do was to plant some herbs. And maybe it sounds weird that I want to plant herbs in December. I got some kind of a smart pot that will tell you when you put in too much water or when there's a too low water level. So maybe this time the plants or the herbs that I will be potting will actually grow and won't die. Because so far everything that I was taking care of when it comes to herbs or plants, they just died because I either forgot about them, so they had no water, or I was watering them too much. And yeah, maybe this plant pot will somehow help me not kill every plant that is in this household. I'm sorry for the light, by the way, but yeah, it is dark outside, like pitch black. Okay, so I'm just going to put down like a trash bag so I don't have the soil everywhere. Just going to cut off this bottom part. And I'm also going to cut it lengthwise. Okay, so now we won't be having soil everywhere. This is the Smart Plant Pot. It's from Lechuza. No idea what that is. And I have also some curly parsley and also some cilantro or coriander. So this is what I'll be potting, and for this we have some, this feels like rocks or something. So this I think will go on the bottom, and then there is a packet with the instructions, I hope, because we got rid of the box that it came in. Okay, so this is the model called Delta 10, and you can take this out. So it's a 2-part plant pot. And what should we do? So these are the instructions. there's some kind of stick. There's also this minimum and maximum thingy, and also this thingy, no idea what that is. First, we are going to take this part and put this in here. Okay, it is in. And now we should put this thing on the bottom. So I'm going to flip it like this. Okay, so this is in, as you can see. And we are going to put this minimum maximum thingy on the top. Okay, so there we have it. As you can see, there is the little red dot in the middle. So I think that when you put in some water, the red thingy will just go up. Now we should add it back in here. And this is supposed to go on the bottom. These are rocks. So as you can see, I just pour in some rocks. They are quite small. And now I am going to get my soil that I will then put in here. Okay, and now I'm going to add in the soil. Okay, so we have like a good layer of soil, as you can see in here. I'm also going to grab some water so I can pour some water on this. I just use a spray bottle. Okay, now that the soil is wet, I am going to add my seeds. You get a bag in a bag. Awesome. So these are my cilantro seeds, and I'm going to put them on one side of the pot, the plant pot. I'm trying to distribute them evenly so they're not on one side or not on one spot, so they have some room to grow. I'm not sure if I'm adding too much or too little seeds, to be honest, but I think we will see. And now we are going to add the parsley. I'm also going to seal this so it's not running all over the place. And these are the parsley seeds. They are much smaller, but I think that I can have them more on one spot as it's parsley. And I will add more. And now we are going to add the final layer of the soil. Or no. First I will spritz it with some water from the top. And now I'm going to add soil. not pushing too much, just trying to distribute the soil evenly. I'm going to also tie this up so it doesn't go everywhere. Of course, I was able to pour something on the ground. Okay, now I'm going to spritz it with water just a little bit so the soil gets wet, and then I will water it normally. Because what I've seen with this soil is that it's kind of hydrophobic on the first time you try to put water on it. So this is my little plant pot. And yeah, I'm going to get this cleaned up and then I'll come back. I have my plant pot here and I'm going to pour in some water. I'm also going to do it this way maybe so you can see better this thing. Okay, nothing's happened. Let's pour in more water. It doesn't look like the little red thingy is rising. Okay, I have poured in just enough water that it's now saying it's to the max. I'm going to document the coriander and the parsley. Hopefully something will grow from these because I'm so frustrated with all the plant potting and caring for the plants. Really, I'm so sad because I got like a plant in an aquarium, so like something that you should have closed. And one day my boyfriend was like, pour in some more water, pour in more, pour in more. So I gave it like 150 ml of water, which I think was too much because before that I was only giving it around 30 ml, and the plant died. Literally, the plant is right now dying. From 2 plants there is only 1, and from like this big of a plant we have like this big. So okay, the soil is making me sneeze, so I'm going to take this away and I'll put it on the windowsill in the kitchen and we will see what will happen. So I put the planter right next to my Thai basil, which was like up here today. This is what I chopped off, and yeah, I will be updating you if this grows or if I killed it again. Welcome again to my bathroom. I'm just putting on this red bean refreshing mask from Beauty of Josian. I had dinner before this and I didn't know what to make, so I made the most random pasta. I had some red bean pasta, which I mixed with some hot salsa. Then I added vegan ham that needed to be used up. And I also added a spring onion that needed to be used up from today's lunch. I also drenched it in nutritional yeast because that is what I do with every pasta that I make. I had also an orange tea with this, and it was really good. Yeah, for how random it was, it really tasted nice, which I was really surprised by. And yeah, I'm going to let this mask sit on my face for around 10 minutes. I'm going to finish editing the video that you are watching right now. And if you kept watching till the end, then thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel. If there is something that you would like to tell me, don't forget to leave a comment. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!